Idaho's Compassionate Kids this week on Friday Focus on NPR News 91. Hello, I'm Samantha Wright. A trio of Idaho filmmakers are working on a documentary highlighting some of the children who were honored by the Dalai Lama for their compassion. After the Tibetan spiritual leader's visit to Sun Valley in September, some of the 18 children who met with him decided to continue their journey in compassion. They gathered at the Boise downtown YMCA for a night of conversation and spiritual exploration. Buffy Nalen camped out with the kids and talked to the filmmakers.
My essay, I began it with a quote by Rumi, "Beyond this world of right and wrong, there's a field, I'll meet you there." And I expanded on that, just like compassion is not judging people, and compassion is just accepting people who they are, not trying to push like all these products on them to make them feel beautiful. And that was what my essay was about, just how compassion is just true acceptance.
That was Julia Bowman during a recent overnighter at the Boise downtown YMCA. She was talking about her essay that won her a spot on stage with the Dalai Lama during his recent visit to Idaho. Bowman and some of the other children blessed in September reunited at the Boise YMCA. All the kids who were honored by the Dalai Lama wrote essays about compassion. Many months later, it's still a topic on their minds. Perry Grossman, one of the organizers of the event at the YMCA, talked about the event.
They haven't met since that day in September. So they're back together, and they're dreaming again, and they're remembering what their acts of compassion were, and they're thinking about their new upcoming acts of compassion. We want it to be kind of a jumping point where we have this website set up where we can invite other kids throughout the state to come and join us. It's not about the Dalai Lama. That was a starting point for us. We're not Buddhist. It's not a religious event. All it is about kids getting together, learning about compassion, and we are honoring them for that, and we're honoring their acts of compassion.
It was the openness of people like Grossman and local filmmakers Sandra Steinfeld and Jesse Kortz that allowed the project of compassion to continue. Steinfeld and Kortz have been following the children around for the last several months, documenting their actions. Kortz talks about the film that he and Steinfeld are making and about the kids involved.
Our documentary was not only on the day of the event, but it was prior to the event, talking to these children about how they felt about compassion, because we wanted to follow the process of their understanding of compassion as it changed through this event with the Dalai Lama. And now we're at the YMCA, and we're learning how far these children have really come since September, and it's quite amazing.
The three, Kortz, Steinfeld, and Grossman, wrangled the kids back together. They brought them into the YMCA, invited some Native American drummers to kick the evening off, ordered pizza, and got down to business.
This is our wrap-up shoot. This is a shoot for our main documentary of the Dalai Lama and the children of Idaho and how they show compassion. We've had a council circle here. We're teaching the children respect and leadership, and also to have a really great time.
It all started with Sandra Steinfeld's dream of compassion. All she knew was that she wanted to make a film about the Dalai Lama and about compassion. Along the way, she met Carol Sokolov, a businessman in Sun Valley. Sokolov is a financial analyst and a personal friend of the Dalai Lama.
For me, the whole process started for me